Okay, so now we're just going to watch Larry do the same movements from the side, just so you can see how the mechanics change from before when he was not using the squat guide. Again, he's pushing out now into that, so he can get his hips nice and active. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Again, he's using that outward push to create a little bit more stability as it gets lower. Great.
If I lean forward more, I can
Get a little counter.
keep from just flopping and
Yeah.
trying to stay upright too much. I feel myself flopping back.
So he's saying is if he keeps his torso too upright as it goes down, he's going to be flopping back. So he's kind of counteracting using his hips, but getting his weight forward with his chest a little bit to lower to that box. From a strength standpoint, what that's doing, he's had 3 surgeries in low back.
Yes.
Right? So we can almost guess that those muscles have been cut through multiple times. They probably need to be strengthened back up. And so by getting a little bit more forward lean, as a therapist, I actually like that as long as he's in a neutral position because it's asking those spinal erector muscles to work and start to fire again and get stronger so that he can get to these lower seats like toilets, like low chairs without any issue. And it takes spine strength to do that. So I think it's okay as long as you're keeping a good spine posture to ask those muscles to do some work. So maybe just a couple more reps. Good. He's really pushing out now. Let's do one last one. We have a seat.
Yeah.
Good. So he's controlling down pretty nicely now. We see his knee sometimes making contact here, but hey, that's okay. That's why it's there. That's why it doesn't hinge forward. Because once he starts going too far forward, that'll block him to go back into a little bit more of the hip strategy and use those muscles back there. If things just didn't look great from that standpoint, we wanted to let his knees come out a little bit further. We can always have someone move their toe back a little bit if they want to let their knee come far forward. I would argue that instead of moving the foot back and letting the knee come more forward, I want the person to develop more mobility, more strength going out. And that basically decreases the length of the femur by going out instead of more forward. But overall, that looked good. So we've taken him from not being able to squat to this box to being able to squat with that box in the squat guide. So now we're going to give him a few minutes rest, and then we'll see if he can kind of think about being in the squat guide without it being there. Because that's the true test. Because we're not going to carry this around in life, obviously. But just see if a simple little 5-minute squat session can turn into some real changes as he moves around without this thing.